what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something super fun. It's definitely more of an inspiration look. I was inspired by something I saw on Pinterest, and I think it said something like island or Caribbean or tropical vibes, and it was just like this gold orangey teal shade, and it was a totally different eye look, but it was like the same color wheel span. And so yeah, I try to just kind of go off of that to create this tropical Caribbean vibe, and I really like it. I'm a beach girl, so this is also just like a beach look, very summery. This is one of my favorite looks I think I've honestly done on this channel. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the video. Before the video, I had already done my eyebrows, my face, not my face, just my foundation, and I had some concealer on. I think I already said my eyebrows. And so yeah, so we contour and blush and highlight everything at the end. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eyes. Okay y'all, we are gonna go ahead and start. I have like a different zoom going on where I kind of just, this is just my face, and we're gonna start with the eyes today. I forgot to mention earlier, I'm going to only use the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. And I just feel like the colors that we have in this palette will be very nice for the ideal look that I have today, and I feel like I want to try and use one palette because that way it's more ideal for somebody that might possibly want to recreate this look that I'm doing. If they have this palette, they can just use one. I'm just going to solely work with this palette. I put some powder under the eyes because I don't know where this is going, and we need to be prepared. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush, and we're just going to go in one of these transition shades up here at the top. I hope you can see that. The zoom is a little bit weird. I don't know what all you can and can't see. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to put that in my crease. I need a mirror. I'm going to be using this little Kylie Cosmetics French Vanilla mirror to be doing this, so it'll be a little bit easier. So we're just going to put that in the crease of both eyes. We're going to go for this burnt orangey, it's like a bright orange, and we're going to go in with that same brush and go back into that crease and just go on top of what we just did and a little bit farther out. We're going to extend it a little bit more towards that brow bone. You know, I really need to start using these like little mirrors more often because it makes it a lot easier to not like strain my eyes to look halfway across the room. Not really at the mirror I have, but and I feel like I'm more aligned with the camera. Now I am going to go in with this semi-fluffy brush, and we're going to go in this like golden, like marigold looking color right here. You can see that, and we are literally going to do the same thing. We're kind of just like building layers to make this just like a really pretty crease look. Okay, now we're going to start building the outer corner, and I'm going to go in with this deeper red right here. And we are just going to take that with the Morphe M505 brush. And I'm going to take that red shade and we're going to start building that outer corner. And we're just solely going to focus on that outer corner and a little bit into the crease. I'm now going to take this Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of MAC Prep and Prime, the Fix Plus, just to kind of make it to where it'll really pick up this pigment on these colors. And I'm going to go back into that orange shade that we originally used in the crease right here, if you can see that. And I'm just going to swirl a little brush around, and then we're going to open our little mirror. And now I'm going to start building that, going towards the middle of the eye, kind of bringing that darker, deeper red shade, and we're just going to slightly, it's kind of like we're blending into what we're about to put in the center of the eye. I literally feel like my eyelid looks like the Lion King like DVD cover. Honestly, I could really just draw on all the characters on my eyelid and this just be like like a Lion King look. Okay, I told y'all I wanted to switch some things up, so now we're about to see how crazy we're gonna go. I'm gonna take a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm gonna go in with a pat down brush, just kind of like a concealer brush, and we're going to conceal all of this inner corner, and we're gonna be pretty precise with it, and we're gonna go a little bit out, working our way to the middle, and we're going to try to almost create a cut crease. Okay, now we have concealed the eyes. I know they're not even, but it's okay because we're about to cover all of this anyway. A bright color. I'm going to take this Morphe M167 brush, spritz it a little bit, and we're about to get a little dangerous in here. We're going to do something a little bit crazy. We're going to go into this teal looking aquamarine, like seafoam green, shimmery color. I love this color. I rarely ever use it because it's like, it's a color. And I'm going to take it with this brush and, ooh, we are going to cover the inner corner of that eyelid. And we don't have like an exact cut crease going, just because I have like something in my brain that I'm seeing that may not require that, but we're gonna see where this takes us. And you don't have to, we're gonna cover this middle layer ground right here to where it kind of will blend in with that outer shade, so you don't have to worry too much about that. We're just focusing mainly on that inner up until that edge. We don't have to focus on blending that edge because we're going to do something a little bit different. Now I'm going to take this little brush that I think like looks like a little dagger, like a puffy dagger. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to put it in this like coppery shimmer shade, and we're going to take that and we're going to go across that border that we have created between that teal and that red outer corner, and we're just going to start mending. I felt like the red and like this teal color would go good together because I saw it went from like this deep red and then this coppery red with these gold undertones, and then we're going to take another goldy shade to kind of blend in with a lighter tone to go into that teal. I know that sounds like a little bit of a mouth mumbling, but I see it in my head. Okay, now we're going to go into that golden shade that is right beside that coppery shade. If you can see that, it's literally just like this bright foil looking gold. And I'm going to take that and we're going to blend that with this little like precision brush. This is normally what I use for my eyebrows. And we're going to do that like right in the center of the eyelid, going from that coppery red shade into that teal shade. Okay, now to fix that, to do that one final blending stage, I cleaned this little precision brush off a little bit, and now we're going to go into this lighter shimmer shade right here. If you can see that, it's one of my favorite shades in the palette. As you can tell, it's very loved. And I'm going to take it into that little precision brush, and I'm going to blend it slightly from the gold going into that teal. So we're kind of doing almost like an ombre look, going from that inner teal shade all the way out. I really like how this is turning out, even though we're not done. Now we're going to go a little bit, like, slightly tap that teal and just kind of make it to where it looks like it's just all blended in that inner corner. Go into that silvery shade. And then we're going to do that all the way across. Take a little bit of that gold and then go, just kind of make sure it's mended. Go back into that coppery red shade, making sure it's mended. And we're going to do the same thing on this other eye. Okay, so now one of the last steps, I'm going to take this little baby brush and we're going to go, well, this is not really one of the last steps, into this first highlighting shade up here. And I'm going to take that and I'm just going to dot that in the inner corner. Because this is like one of my, I told you I use this as a highlight on my face all the time, those two inner corner shades, because they're so beautiful. And then I'm also going to put a little bit of that on my brow bone. And ignore how ratchet my brows look. I know they need to be teased. Tweezed, not teased. They do not need to be teased. And now we're going to start working with that under eye. I'm going to go back into that teal shade with this little baby precision brush. And we're going to line the whole bottom lash line. Now I'm just going to like sweep that off a little bit and I'm going to go back into that bright gold shade that we have in the center of our eye and I'm going to put that in the center of our lower lash line. Just like literally just meeting in the middle. Just to add like a little pop. Now I am going to go in with that Tarte Kitten liquid liner and I'm going to line the top of my lashes and we're going to do a wing liner and I'm kind of going to base it off of where the edge of this red ends. Doing liquid liner on camera is so hard because it's like pressure not to mess up. Okay, I did that top line. I did most of it off camera because I am working with like limited space and I need to like put my elbow on something when I do my liner. But I also want to line this bottom lash line and I kind of want to go over that teal and then that was a little bit too much. But I don't know. I want it to kind of just be like really deep. Well, this look, or I want the liner to just really accentuate the eyeball. Now I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade Perversion and we're going to line all the water lines. Okay, I'm not really happy with how much of that bottom teal shade that we covered, so I'm going to go back under that liner and kind of drag it out a little bit with like just a little precision pencil, as you can see, under that black so it doesn't keep that color from fading away. Do that on the other side too. And I'm also going to go in that gold and go back in the center, and it's okay. I think I'm going to do it over that black just to still provide that pop of color. Now I'm going to curl my lashes really quick and then I'm going to put on a little bit of mascara. I think I'm going to use the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit before we go on with some dramatic falsies. Okay, y'all, I just put on some lashes. These are by Eyler and they are some dramatic lashes. And then I put on some mascara. I realized I haven't swept off this powder yet, which we're honestly not even completely done with the face. And I'm just going to like bronze up my skin and stuff after I get all of this powder off. And then we're going to finish the face. Okay, I zoomed you out a little bit. Now we're going to finish that face. Now that I've done all the eyes, I'm going to take some of this Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And we're just going to contour. It's always really awkward because I film like if I'm in my bedroom, my window is like right in my front porch and then there's like a pool and a clubhouse across the street and there's always people walking on the sidewalk because we live in like the busy part of our neighborhood and people can see me and it's awkward, but oh well. Okay, now I'm going to go into this Sonia Kashuk color Sunset for blush, and I'm just going to swirl that around and just put it on the apples of my cheeks and work my way up. You know, I don't even know what to call this look. Like, I'm going for that island gal vibe, but it's really pretty. Could really be used for a lot of other things besides just like the islands. For highlight today, I'm going to be going in with the Kylie Cosmetics, the Highlighter Santorini. And I actually, I have some left. Okay, good. Because I spilt like 90% of this on my carpet. One day when I was filming, it like tumbed over. This is like my favorite highlight ever, as you can see. It's just so pretty. Okay, I'm really shooting my shot today. That made no sense. I'm really trying something new. This is by Kylie Cosmetics. It's Baby Girl. This is like a straight up orangey, peachy tone color. I don't know. It's the bottom one, of course. But I'm about to go in with that. First, literally before I put on any matte liquid lipstick, I always put on Vaseline. So that was that. And now I'm going to see what this looks like. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do like an orangey red, because I think that would be pretty, or like a nude, because that would just make it like somewhere I could like step out of my house with, you know, like on the daily. But I'm going to try this shade. Y'all, I swear Vaseline makes it so much easier to glide stuff on your lips. Okay, now I don't know if I want to leave it at this or not. I think I'm going to take this Fiona Styles lip gloss. I got this at Ulta one time for like $3. And I'm going to see what this looks like over it. It's a little bit pinkier than what I was wanting. I kind of like it. It's like, I thought I was going to go for more orangey red, but I think I'm going more orangey pink. But it kind of like balances everything. Okay, y'all, that is it for today's video. I am completely done. I'm so happy with this look. This is like almost exactly what I saw in my brain, and I made it come to life. I almost feel like I have a Princess Jasmine vibe going on with that deep liner and that turquoise and bronzy shade, but it's definitely not fully. This is more just something I thought of when I think of the Caribbean, or like, I say Pirates of the Caribbean or Caribbean, we all know that, but yeah, it just reminds me of something very like tropical, that's the word. It's like a tropical vibe, like I feel like a toucan or something. And so yeah, I'm really happy with this look. It's really just all the colors I wanted, like from gold to like a teal seafoam green shade and orange, and yeah, this is almost like kind of what I saw on Pinterest, but totally different. And so yeah, I'm super happy with this look. Thank you so much for watching. I try to show more of my like talent in this video rather than just my like everyday skill. And so yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to press that subscribe button. I decided I'm just gonna start going out of my comfort zone in my videos, because I want to create more fun things, because that's what this is fun to make rather than just like standard things. So yeah, let me know what else you want to see. I appreciate you being here, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye. Mwah.